Hi, welcome to this video. I'm Lucas. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a PANDAS dataframe agent. This is actually something that blew my mind the first time that I used it, because data and operating on data has been getting easier forever, but this is just something crazy. So let me show you the code that I wrote. And this is just a couple of lines, and the stuff that it does is actually impressive. So first of all, I imported chat OpenAI, which is going to run our agent. Then I got my environment keys, which contain my OpenAI key. And then this is where the magic is at. So basically I created PANDAS dataframe agent. Well, here I imported it, and I imported pandas, and I imported my dataframe. So let me show you what the dataframe looks like. This is the dataframe. It contains football matches data, and we have date, time, home team, away team, and then the thing that really blew my mind is that these column names are just acronyms. So let me show you. Well, we have all sorts of acronyms. We have full-time home goals, full-time away goals, full-time result. But for someone who doesn't watch football, or for someone who doesn't really know what this data frame is about, these columns are very difficult to understand. But the agent was actually impressively good with this. And to create it, it's extremely simple. I just instantiated my chat OpenAI model, and then I created the PANDAS dataframe agent. I used, again, my model as LLM. Then you need to pass in a data frame, and I used verbose so that I could see what was going on. Then I asked a couple of questions, and this is where it really stuck me. So here I asked which team won the most matches at home. So here we have the thoughts and the actions that it had. So we need to find the team that has the highest number of wins. So full-time result equals to H, which is crazy. I was not expecting it to be able to interpret the data so well, but it was in the home column. So it just filtered the data frame first of all, and then it got the value counts for the home team, and it found out that Dortmund is the team that won the most. And that was very impressive. But then I asked it which team won the most matches overall, both home and away. And by how this data frame is organized at the moment, this is not easy, because you have to basically first consider the home team the home team column, and then you have to consider the away team column, and the full-time result value that is associated to a win in both cases is different. So, it's fairly simple, but it's not a walk in the park. It's not that simple. I wasn't expecting it to do well, but it did amazing. It was great. And I found out that Bayern Munich with 20. Oh, well, wait. It made a mistake. Okay. It made a mistake. I just found out. I'm kind of scared now. Okay, so Dortmund won 22, Bayern won 21, Leipzig won 20, and so on. So let's just check this data for accuracy. So Bundesliga 2022-2023, and let's see. So it says 22 for Dortmund, 21 for Bayern, 20 for Leipzig, 18 for Berlin, 17 for Freiburg, 14 for Leverkusen, 13 for Eintracht, and 7 for all of these three. So, yeah, it seems accurate, it seems right. So, if you give it enough context, it is actually able to get it done fairly well. So, yeah, that's good. I also asked it some more questions. For example, I asked it who won more points, and it said Bayern Munich, which is correct, as you can see here. Bayern Munich are first. And then I also asked it to create a table with all the points, and it was able to do it fairly well. Again, it didn't sort them in order though, because as you see, there is 49, 50, 50, 46, 43. So there is a bit of confusion here. Then I also asked it which bookmaker offered the best odds. This was a very difficult task actually, because first of all, it's very difficult to compare all of these columns. And well, it failed at this. It didn't really go well. But, even a data analyst would struggle with this, I think. Or at least it couldn't do it in like 5 seconds, as you're expecting an AI agent to do. So this was the result I got. I believe this is very interesting. I believe this is very powerful. And agents are going to be very big in defining data dashboards, for example. Data dashboards in the future are going to be very interactive, and AI will be very powerful in making sure they are quick and responsive. And I don't think you really need to, I mean, it's useful to know how to query a database and all of that, but with how fast technology is progressing, I don't think it will be needed to know SQL, for example.